Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Black. And yes, this is actually part of Pokemon. A little bit more in depth with the 3D. There is no like 3D aspect to me, but they just kind of gave a little bit more depth into it. And then we talk to this guy and get a Quick Claw. All right. I should think about giving my Pokemon items, but nah, whatever. If I think I actually need it and it actually benefit me, then I might. Anyway, we come out here and. Whoa! This is an awesome... They did a good job with this, my goodness. This is a Pokemon game? Wow. But anyway, I'm going to just cut off my commentary and let you guys watch the cool animations. Talk to you in a minute. Alright, I'm back. That was cool. I mean, not something you'd expect in a Pokemon game. But, anyway, and here we go. We are in Castelia City. I think that's how you say that, Castelia. But anyway, I do some stuff and cut out a lot with a lot of editing. Come in here and talk to this guy. And this guy gives us a mystery gift, which is the Liberty Pass. So we're going to go ahead and go down here. And I went to the wrong place. You might be able to go in that boat as well, but I just wanted the gold boat. Talk to this guy. We're going to go to Liberty Garden. Alright. Super fast boat. Yeah, super fast boat. And here we are at Liberty Garden. And already I see a Team Plasma member. That's just lovely. And we're just talking to these guys, yada yada yada. Team Plasma is causing trouble. Here we have an officer who can't do anything. You're so great. And here we talk to our first grunt. Yeah, first battle on Liberty Island. Woohoo. And it's got a Pat Rat, so I send up my Sawak. And double kick it to death. One hit KO. I love my Sawak, it's so strong. And switch up some stuff, yada yada yada. Down here, fight this guy who's blocking their ship entrance, which makes no sense because it's not like I could use it anyway. And he sends out a Sandile, so I send out my Dewott, or Dewote. And he uses Torment, and I just Razor Shell it. Goodbye, sir. And it sends out a Pat Rat, so I send out my Sawak. Right. So now you might be wondering, like, what the heck am I doing here? Well, you'll find out. There's actually a Pokemon here that you capture that's in a special event that only goes to March 6th. Is that right? No. It starts March 6th. I think it ends April. In April. I'm not 100% sure. But if you're lucky and you use the mystery gift and have your DS hooked up wirelessly and get it via Wi-Fi, you'll get the Liberty Pass. And this might be up after that because it's March 13th right now, and the way I'm going to set this up is so that this will be out on the 18th, I think. Or 19th, right around that date. But, yeah, so hopefully if you guys didn't know about this and you have this game and you can do it. It comes in the actual game case, gives you a little notification. But anyway, I digress. So we knock out this guy, learn Fury Cutter, which is a bug type move, which is terrible, but gets more powerful as you use it more times. So here we go inside the lighthouse. And there's an officer who is weak, and he heals our Pokemon for us. Oh, that is so nice. And then we have another battle. Yes. And he has a Patrat, so I go, okay, here's my Sawk. Double stomped once to death. And my Sawk gets up to level 20. And it's going to send out a Scraggy. And the Scraggy is the first time we've seen one. It's a fighting dark type. And it's like a little lizard. And I go ahead and send my P-Dove and Air Cutter and does very little. And here it uses a Swagger. So what I do is this raises my attack sharply and makes me confused. So I just use a quick attack here. And I don't get like damage myself, but because my attack is so high already and it raised it up, it was going to do way more damage than the Air Cutter. Anyway, here we go in here, and oh, look at that, there's a Pokemon behind this guy. And the mythical person who's, apparently 200 years ago this guy made this room, so it's, the Pokemon's been alive for 200 years. So apparently Pokemon don't die. Kind of interesting. Anyway, he sends out a Watchdog, and I'm going, oh great, I'm going to send out my Blitzel and Thunder Wave it because I don't want a repeat of what happened with the gym leader. And here it becomes paralyzed. I'm going, okay, that's good. So I switch it out, send out my Sawk. I use this Crunch, which does very little because it's not very effective. And knock it out. And alright, so Vinci will make it simple. Yeah, we're going to go up. So I save here because I'm going to try to catch it. I'm saving because if I fail, I'm going to have to redo it because I don't want it not to catch this Pokemon. And also if it has a nature I don't like, which affects its stats, its base stats, then I will recatch it. But anyway, we have this Victini, who's given us a peace sign with its ears and hand. Interesting. But anyway, it uses Endure here. And it braces itself. And I used Thunder Wave to paralyze it, get some stat on it, which will help me catch it later, and also will help my Pokemon from being too damaged if it draws out. And I'm going, okay, what should I do? Well, I guess I'll just use and I use Quick Attack here, so it bysteps the Paralyze. I just use Shockwave to see how much damage that'll do. And it does very, very little. So I'm going, okay, I'll just use Quick Attack. And it does very little as well. And it's paralyzed and it's not damaging me very much, so I figured, okay, I'll just keep my Blitzel out and just keep hounding it a little bit at a time. And here it uses Endure. So I'm just continuing to lower its HP. And it's paralyzed, can't move. Perfect. And here it uses Endure. So I'm noticing a pattern. It's using an attacking move, and then it's using Endure. So I'm going, okay, maybe I can use that to my advantage. So I'm weakening it, weakening it, and weakening it. And use Quick Attack, and oh, its health is really low. I don't really want to hit it again. And I might not use Endure next turn because it was paralyzed this one, so I go ahead and use a Pokeball. And let's see if I can catch it. First try. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, immediate release. Ah, that stinks. Yeah, it's got a high capture rate, so a Pokeball is not going to cut it. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe a Great Ball. And here it uses Endure, so I'm going, okay, I think it's going to use Endure. So I decided to use Flame Charge. Because it's a Fire-type Pokemon, it's not going to affect it as much, plus I figured it was going to use Endure. And here I think it doesn't actually knock it down to 1 HP. I think it knocks down to like 2 or 3 because it would normally say it endured the hit. Anyway, here I use another Pokeball because I realized I'm low on Pokeballs. I've only got like 3 Pokeballs left and a couple Great Balls. So I'm going, oh, that wasn't smart. And oh, 3 shakes and then, yeah, get out. Oh, that's a bummer. So I go, okay, fine, I'll use a Great Ball. And I throw a Great Ball. And I mentioned earlier, or I throw another Pokeball because I think I can catch it. And I mentioned earlier how I wanted a Fire-type Pokemon in my party. This was not the Fire-type Pokemon I meant. I actually meant one that's going to be shown up in a little bit, but because this is a Fire and Psychic type, it'll replace my Munna as well. So I'm thinking that this would be the best choice. And also its special ability, which is Victory Star, ups all of my Pokemon's accuracy by 10% if it's in my party, which is very nice. And here I use a Great Ball, and got it. So we've got Victini. Or Victini. I can't really pronounce any of these things. Yeah, it brings victory. It said the Pokemon or the trainers with Victini always wins, regardless of the type it encounters. And I checked its nature. The nature it has raises its special defense and lowers its special attack. And I looked into it a little bit and I figured, you know what, that's okay. And it's not a terrible idea to have a higher special defense compared. I mean, base stats are all 100, so they're all evenly keeled, and it's a balanced Pokemon. But by doing this, I just won't use special attack moves. Unfortunately, all it knows is special attack moves right now, but eventually it will learn some more physical attacks. Anyway, here we have them being arrested and Professor Juniper. And she's going to talk about Victini. It's a mythical Pokemon said to radiate energy from its entire body, yada yada yada. People exhibit more energy than normal when they have it, yada yada yada. More talking, more talking. She won't stop talking. And we've caught it, and she's saying it's a good thing. And we have to protect it, yada yada yada. Some other important stuff. It's interesting, they assigned the special number to 0, which I find kind of strange. And here she goes, okay, Professor Juniper, we cornered the picture of the high-speed police boat. Return to the city. Please come on board too. So, thank you. Yes. Okay, stop talking already. My goodness. So you leave. Okay, wait for me. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. What the heck? You left without me. Gotta have to go all the way back. But anyway, we're gonna go back. And we're at the city. And I'm going to cut the video off here. So, thanks for watching, and God bless.